I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord. Got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we can really get it, we can go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote. For us, damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help. And do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick.
Viking 18.
Whole squad on the real.
Mustang 19, Dragon 60.
Whole squad on
Let's
that
go
real.
now. Let's go.
Yeah. The other night, Lavishly told me that I'm all these. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Damn. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying.
Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. Long time.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Oh, you made it in the jail before? Whoa. You know the motherfucker you run with, get done with, done quick. You going broke the dog with some bump. They go to click, 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my and I don't know who the you think you talking the truth, but I'm not him, I explain. So fuck what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Lord, kiss my haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, it was coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shape shifter, go grill, bang bang, so I could hit a bang quicker. Wait bigger, just set, wait quicker, maybe. If I'ma go to date with ya,
I ripped it. I'm a true personal dripper. Always talking pillar. Thing like scissor. Like Yannis, I'm about my physics. Yeah, they know what's up. Please, I never gave up. Ay, all I know is go and get this damn bread.
He's got tattoos, he's bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. Yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living, nah, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming. Guns and roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ Hill, still trying to get them 40 stuck. So line 'em up, turn it up and keep it running.
in the act. Got to hit the club. We've been mobbing all day. On some Jono. VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm smoking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two. Snap your fingers, but understand you can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Snap your fingers, but understand you can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Put it in the L. Throwing up the let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes. Brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my. Like this, yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1-2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how.
We're ready for some football here in Chicago at historic Soldier Field. Today, we see who's better in the NFC. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And here we go from Chicago. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
What is it on? Here we go.
Off the play fake, Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Williams off the play fake. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chicago first down.
Okay, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
First down throw by Williams. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
They run for the first time with a rookie from Clemson. Oh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain is to the 27.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
What is going on? Get it! Get it!
Looking from the gun, Williams has his man caught by Odunze. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10 now, Williams. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
Warriors 70, trap 60, trap 60, cut 19, cut 10.
They'll come out throwing. Looking slant route complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready, set.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready.
Motioning him from the slot right. Back to pass on first and 10. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Looking for a throw here. Finding Olave, back-to-back plays. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one. That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Get it. Panthers 19, Charlie.
Throwing it again here. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Beats Texas on the extra point. And the Saints one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's good for a Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now here's Williams. Setting up the screen. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
40-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Williams from the gun. Complete right side. Burton has it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Williams will look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And now a 4th down, staring right at him. Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it! They pick up the block inside the 40. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's a give for Wright. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Right again. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
19 Lions.
To throw it on 1st down. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
He'll pass it this time. On the move, hit it right. Now here he goes. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Saints looking to add to their advantage. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. Go.
Wright running out of the gun. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing 4th down. And no look on his first look of the game, so they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Would have been a 45-yarder, but instead the offense staying out there. They're going for it on 4th.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Looking to his fullback now. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought it stalled out is going to carry on.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Got it. Ready.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Go.
There's a dive up the middle. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to it, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Quick throw to the left is complete. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Y'all got a problem.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the 37. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Escapes the pocket. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll throw to begin this drive. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Buffalo 18, Warriors 70.
2nd and 10 now. This is caught by Trey Palmer. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They put a receiver in motion here left. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. They are throwing it again. A good business decision there as he covers up at the end of it. Give him around 7 and give this offense down 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Complete. This is Olave. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Saints.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Tag. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Now run with right. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
What a great sign to start the second half with this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Fullback trying to power it across. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on 3rd and goal?
Let's go now.
Running back sent in motion left. The back grabs it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Bears 3.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready to start.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's got to gain a 6 there. One is Saker in from the secondary, making that stop.
Taken down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 5-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
On the play. That's good for a Bears
First
down.
Running back gets the handoff. Into the secondary past the 40. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears start the second half with some needed points. That one right down the middle. And the Bears make it an 11-point ball game. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 15. 1st down, New Orleans.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Looking slant route complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And the Bears showing dime for this third down play. He's going to throw this one. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He throws a bullet deep to the... That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down into 25.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Saints up by multiple scores, and they've got the football. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Panthers 2, 18, Pioneer. Got it, Warriors 70. Trap 60, trap 60.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Saints make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Someone stepped in, it's intercepted! And the Saints are gonna have it after his second interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Pass play on first and 10. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints put up even more points in a win. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Bears 10.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Toward Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
By the Saints.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Crack all in. Not saying 19.
They go play action on first. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Working quickly here.
First down, Saints.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Deputy, Dragon 60, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air, 3rd and long. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Somebody gotta do it, I'm in. Somebody gotta do it, I see G. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On play action, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They got to jump up front as long as none of their guys went early, and this is going to give them the first down. Well, whether they intended to run the play or not, it doesn't matter. They drew the flag, and they've got themselves a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, so many times you get to these 4th and shorts, and you know that defense is antsy. You're reminding yourself as a quarterback, you know how to hold your water, guys. Hold your water, because this defense could get jumping, and they just did. Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game, and sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if we wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On the move, hit it right, and they get to arm as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. 4th and forever coming up. Desperation time here. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
On the ready.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready.
This is Wright running left. And he has this one past the 50, and he'll start downhill into Bears territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bears' 46-yard line.
Come on.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Saints continue piling it on here in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Ready, set.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
60. Count 19. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Complete out to the right side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
79. Ready.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. He brings it in. So Solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Third and inches.
Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
He finds it right side. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
70.
They'll throw it again. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints are running them out of the building. Oh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
What is up?
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the 38. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Filthy. What is it?
1st and 10 at the 39.
Williams from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. All right, one more snap to play here.
What is up?
Here he goes, one final shot. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying, they kept taking shots at the very end, but now we have reached that end. This one's over.